Hey YouTube, what's going on? Cheeseboy628 here today, giving you week 3 of NPL season 7. Yeah, so I'm facing Gypsy today. As you may or may not know, Gypsy is essentially the undisputed champion of NPL in the past couple of seasons. He came in season 5 and then boom, whooped everyone, even me, unfortunately. But yeah, he kind of came out of nowhere. I was like, oh, this guy's good, and it's like, holy crap, he's actually like really good. So yeah, the thing is, this man is not unstoppable by any means. Like he's had his share of losses, but like when it counts, he's raring to go. Yeah, so we're about to battle in just a little bit, so while we're waiting, I'll give you a little bit of the lowdown. So this man has Lando T, and he's got Z move on it, so you know, we're talking earth, like we're talking ground, we're talking flying, we're talking rock. That could all be potentials for said Z move if he decides to use it. I've seen replays where he doesn't use that Z move. Like for example, he used a Scarf Lando not too long ago. So it's always potential though. I'm definitely scared of that thing. It's crazy. Next, we got Celesteela. That thing is so bulky. I'm really scared of finding ways of taking it out, to be honest. Next, we have Mega Diancie. That thing can be scary. Mixed attacker. Got magic bounce. It's a scary time. Hydreigon, not the worst thing in the world. I have a couple mons to think about for that. Decidueye. I didn't think it would be as good as it was, but he is utilizing it in quite the ways. I just got the challenge notification from him. Suicune, I have not seen him use Crowcoon yet, but that's my biggest fear against his Suicune if he is to bring it. Gothitelle, he has it for trapping, of course, and I don't think he's used it yet, but you know, the thought of it is spooky. Quillfish, he loves using it for hazards. He's got those toxic spikes on it basically every time. I'm going to be wary of that if he brings it. Hariyama, he's used that more than you'd expect. I think he uses Assault Vest often. But yeah, it hits hard and it's bulky. He's good with it. Piloswine is another pretty signature move, that signature mon that Gyps uses. Well, by signature, I mean I'm pretty sure he's used Stunfisk in the past. So he just likes those derpy ground guys that are able to take more hits than you'd expect. And then he's got Audino, which could also help with a defensive core, though if those were the defensive core, you know, clearly a fighting weakness there. I'll tell you though, I'm kind of scared of the Piloswine and Lando. Those are my big worries. I'll show you what team I've made here. So I'll just message him there. But yeah, so here's my team. I decided to bring Lando and Stoutland again. And this is a pretty defensive T-Tar. It's to take a couple of physical hits. It's to definitely take a hit against Lando and retaliate. I'll tell you. One of the points is if you're like one of my philosophies this week in particular is if you're going to take a hit from something, if you want something to particularly take a hit from something, you better have something to retaliate with. So I do have Ice Punch on it for that very sake. I got Earthquake because that's good coverage, especially against Diancie if I want to take a hit against Diancie. I believe I EV'd it so it takes enough hits from 2 Moonblasts, something like that. And then I got Pursuit because if he brings in Goth, I want to be able to trap that if necessary. Stoutland. I gave it enough speed in order to outspeed, I believe it's Timid Mega Diancie. It's fast enough, that's the point, besides if I'm facing a certain Scarfer. But if that's the case, then it's probably not strong enough to retaliate and kill me. But Banded, these moves are probably the best for the team I'm facing. Sylveon, so I thought a lot about this set. I actually got inspired from Gypsy's last battle where he had a nasty plot baton pass Decidueye, so I thought, at first I was going to run another set where I'm just like, you know, Sylveon's just good overall, especially even against Hydreigon, though I have to be wary of an Iron Tail. But yeah, I want to like Calm Mind, and then I had these moves, Hyper Voice because Sylveon, and then Psyshock, if something Calm Mind's against me, I have that to retaliate. And if it gets a little bleak, I have Baton Pass, and then I can pass into Manaphy. Manaphy, the idea is I can use Z Rain Dance, be at enough speed. 64 EVs does give me enough to outspeed even Scarf Goth. where from there, I should hopefully have a couple of calm mines up, and then I will be able to just start wearing away the rest of his team. This is the best coverage against his team. I got my Fan P here, the Don Fan. And it's AV. It's got specific bulk here to take certain hits, and it's got these moves here. I think it's the best coverage. Ice Shard should be pretty good. As you may see, I am using Sand Veil. I mean, the point of this mon is to be bulky. So if I'm just dodging moves, it's going to be more helpful than Sturdy is, to be honest. So we'll see if any shenanigans happens. This last guy, Raikou. Yeah, he said he sent the challenge, so don't want to make him wait. But yeah, so Raikou, last mon here. I put enough attack EVs where Iron Head will do a significant amount to Diancie. That's really the point of Iron Head here. Minus defense because it's just got natural good SPDF. But yeah, then I could put Zap Plate. I wasn't sure what item to put on it, whether it's like leftovers or some resist berry or something, but I ended up choosing this. It's got HP Ice because Lando. And then just got good electric moves here. But yeah, we will go from here to just get started. So one more time to make sure EVs are good. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I'll tell you, I like doing test rounds with this team. Let's see here. But yeah, so it's good to use to test your teams. I don't use it in the traditional way, in the way that people do mock battles, where people come up with teams. They just help you out by trying to be like, oh, well, Gypsy would use this kind of team with this kind of set. So they have you thinking. I'm going to tell him that I just sent it his way. And that way you get an idea of like, okay, these are the various potential sets you could do, and then, you know, you have even more meta analysis where you can choose what you want to do. But I don't do it in that way. I just battle normal teams. No real reason for that. It would be better overall, I'd say, to probably do a mock battle, but no, that's just not how I roll. I've just, for the most part, not done mock battles. Mock battles are good, though. I definitely endorse them. But the reason it helped me this week is because I had Stoutland with Sand Rush and actually had Intimidate during a test battle, and I was like, well, better change that because that literally affects everything about Stoutland. Other than that, raring to go. Hopefully he is ready to battle himself. And we'll have a good time. I'm not sure what we're waiting on, so we'll see. Alright, perfect. Right as I was just about to be like, let's skip this. Alright, so he brought Lando, but he didn't bring Piloswine. There have been times, and I mean one time of the past 2 weeks, that he brought both grounders, being Lando T and Piloswine, but not this time. So I'm gonna link this to the group. And it's gonna be lit. So, crazy. Riz right away. Cool. I'll tell you, if you had Piloswine, I would immediately lead with Manaphy and have no worries in my life. But, okay, apparently I'm not supposed to link. Someone deleted it. I'm so confused. Okay. Alright, already starting strong. Potential leads for him. I see Lando being a lead. Diancie theoretically could be a lead. There's even that Hariyama. Not sure what I want to do myself, to be honest. Like, Manaphy wouldn't be the worst. I don't know why I'm so worried about Hariyama being a potential lead. What to think here? The thing is, too, since he has the ghost, I can't just spam return right now. Does he have Magiana? Does he? I'm probably just making stuff up now, but probably not actually. Really worried about getting the right lead here. Tyranitar overall is just not the best. Donphan is pretty good against a lot of his team. Manaphy isn't bad, but like, you know, I want to baton pass, so that's really not the ultimately best situation. I think overall I kind of like Raikou, but I also like Donphan. Donphan will definitely take anything. That Gothitelle is staring me in the face. It would be good overall to get a knockoff off, but if he leads with frickin' Hariyama, that's my biggest worry right now. But chance of him leading Hariyama, I don't think it's likely. Let's just lead Donphan. Of course he leads Hariyama! The one Mon that I was like, no, he won't do it. He's probably got Heavy Slam, so Sylveon's a bit of a worry. Here's the thing, if he has AV, like, Earthquake's just gonna do a lot. We don't need to worry. If he fakes out, like, not the worst thing in the world. I have enough bulk to take hits. He has a couple of Mons that can fly. Like, he has a good few Mons that can fly here. So I don't really like my lead. I don't know. I kind of just want to press knockoff, I guess. Like, that hits everything, to be fair. But, like, I don't know. I'll do it, I guess. We'll see what he decides to do. He decides to fake out. Sure. Free damage, of course. Of course, that doesn't really matter to me because I don't have Sturdy in the first place. Now, we're in turn 2, and I already need to do some calcs. Still got caps on because I'm going crazy. Donphan, offensive, but I have more of a 176, I think, attack. Someone told me to put the sets in, and that would save time, but I suck, so I'm not doing that right now. Earthquake does a lot. Like a lot. This thing is not as bulky as I anticipated. Earthquake will do a lot. He doesn't have an item I was expecting. Close combat should be enough to 2-hit KO me. So we'll see if he decides to do such. Honestly, if he switches out here, it's not like the biggest loss to me in the world. So yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if he has thick fat. I doubt it. So that was a good exchange right here. Definitely could have been a lot worse. 7.6 to 9 if he has thick fat, but he probs doesn't. And he's -1 defense, to put in perspective. So we got 22 to 26. He could scout for the Ice Shard here pretty easily by going into Celesteela, but like I'm fine with him going into Celesteela if he so chooses. I don't know what he's inclined to do here. Because I mean, if he goes to Celesteela again, I have enough bulk to easily take a hit from it. But yeah, no reason I'd say in my opinion to not Ice Shard, and I barely miss on the KO. So that's a little bogus, but it's alright. It's alright. That sucks, that sucks. I wonder, that must mean he has thick fat then? Why would he? Don't know how fast that thing is. Huh. I've got to keep Sylveon healthy right now. I think... I don't know what I'm really going to use Sylveon against, though, come to think of it. So that's a bit of a thing. Let's see here. Considering Ice Shard did do 13, though. Oh, that's even without HP. Wow. Theoretically, you could have speed. Yeah, I've really got to think about this. I did 86, which is a... Did I just get a really low roll? That's kind of bogus. Dang it. Would have been great to keep it to like some extent, you know? I'll tell you one sitch I have is the fact that I don't know what this Lando set is yet. So I'm gonna have to see what we got going on. I'd say he has no reason to keep this. Okay, so he decides to go into this. That's interesting. Not really sure what I want to do. So base power is 108. No way that's AV. Hit a nasty plot set last time. I think I need to learn a little bit about what Decidueye I can get. Remember, he didn't bring Hydreigon. Brave Bird, Energy Ball, Grass Knot, HP Fighting, Leaf Blade, U-Turn. For now, maybe it's... No, I want to get damage. So we'll see what he decides to do here. Honestly, I'm kind of debating just bringing in Sylveon now. Like, it may just be worth it. It's tricky. It's a little bit tricky. That Celesteela can handle Sylveon pretty well as well. Raiku's pretty good against him. Keep that in mind. Don't have any hazards up. Only a couple mons that could have hazards, as we talked about. He's really thinking about this play. So he outsped. So this man is Scarf. Okay. And I'm a minus defense nature, so that's why that hit as hard as it did. This man's thinking. He could just sack Hariyama here. I mean, he could be worried about me subbing, but chances are probably not. What a situation. If this man is a god, he goes into good old Diancie right now. And just scares the crap out of me. That's what he does. But no, that's good to know. That's a Scarf Decidueye. If I've ever seen one, that means he's got U-turn, Brave Bird, a couple of things. So, okay. Goes to Hariyama, as we were talking about. It's kind of interesting because that means Tyranitar definitely has the capacity to go for Pursuit whenever. I'll tell you, here's the next sitch. We got Sylveon. What does he do? He brings in Celesteela, probably? Probably. Tyranitar's pretty good for a number of things right now. I don't think it's good to necessarily bring that in yet. But I'm debating between Manaphy and Sylveon, essentially. Sylveon can take any hit from Diancie, no doubt. Even against Lando, probably. Celesteela is really the only thing that I would even remotely worry about. In which case, I could just bring in Stoutland. I think that would be fine, if that's the case. So we will bring in the Sylveon. We'll see what he decides to do. It's 5-5 in this heated battle. We're about even in HP on our respective mons. But yeah, like I said, we'll just kind of see what he wants to do. If his Celesteela has Protect, that could be really annoying. But I guess we'll see. Fair amount of the coaches that are watching this little old battle right now, I'd say. Yeah, so someone linked the battle in the proper channel, and then Jolt was like, there we go, and I was like, what? Got schooled. But let's see, what are we looking at time-wise right now? It's about 24 minutes in. Granted, I probably gave like a 10-minute intro, so it's not the worst in the world right now. But I don't know. Okay, so he does decide to bring in the Mega Diancie. I'll tell you, it's interesting. This Sylveon is max when it comes to being defensive. 240, 250, oh my god, I'm a mess. Okay. Forget what set, what nature that is. Bold. Versus standard dot my Diancie. 252 with a Diamond Storm. What am I doing with my life? So Diamond Storm does 45 to 54 if he's max attack. And I'm max HP, max defense. However, my Hyper Voice is also doing about the same. There's no Sand Up, so he doesn't get a boost from that. But, Mega Diancie. What else does it get that's scary? Honestly, it doesn't look like much. Gets Stone Edge, but that's the same thing as Diamond Storm. So yeah, I think the strongest thing is that Diamond Storm. And I'm not really worried about that because I don't really have a great switch in. So I may as well just kind of go with it. So we'll see what he decides to do. He decides to Diamond Storm. Depending on his oh, that sucks. So he can go into Celesteela here. No doubt. It's just, does he want to lose it here? Of course not. I don't know what his investment is on this. Like, if I get this wrong, I just lose Sylveon, and that would suck. However, on the other hand, I could be in a great position after this. That Lando is staring me in the eyes right now. I need to find a way to bring in Manaphy safely, and just, like, I can pretty much press Ice Beam, and I'm fine. So, keeping that in mind, that Gothitelle can't trick anything onto my Manaphy. So that's cool. I'm gonna go directly to T-Tar. Call me crazy. Yep. So this offers a number of moves here. Ton of different moves I can do here. My Tyranitar is bulky AF. For now, let's just keep max HP. But Celesteela, Atomize, they often seem to be specially oriented. But Heavy Slam is totally a thing. But Tyranitar is pretty heavy. But apparently not that heavy. Pretty easily press Ice Punch here. No real repercussions. And I don't want to lose rocks, like, to Diancie, because that would suck. So I'm just going to press Ice Punch first to be safe. Kind of a weird move. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So it's been an odd exchange of roles. Yeah. What is he? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let's see what happens. Oi. Oi. They are shocked. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough, I'd say. I'll tell you, this is definitely an interesting sitch. Of course, we don't know what kind of set this dude is. He could easily have rocks. If he uses ground Z move, my T-Tar says goodbye. I really think Tyranitar is going to be important for this battle. So I'm going to have to bring something else in. I want to keep Raikou because it's essential for taking on Celesteela, I'd say. I just can't lose this T-Tar right now. That'd be terrible. Yeah, of course we'll see what he decides to do here. But I think Sylveon's my best play overall. Oh no, I'm really thinking about this one. Most of them don't run Ground Z. But if this one does, that would suck. If he's max attack adamant, that Tectonic Rage kills for sure. Spooky. Probably even for Manaphy. Like, if he decides to, you know, Rock Polish or something, that could be scary. I should have enough to be able to handle that, though, if need be. Well, that's if... I'm going back and forth about this. But as far as I can feel, Sylveon is probably the Mon to sack here. So we'll see what he decides to do. He decides to superpower. So that's pretty nifty for me. I don't know if he's choiced. I don't know if he's choiced. As long as this Lando's alive and I don't have rocks up, I can't go around with my Raikou to do willy-nilly. Granted, he has a Scarf Decidueye as well. Again, though, we don't know what his Lando set is yet. Could be Scarf for all we know, but we don't know. Chances are he's just gonna take a free switch into Celesteela, and like, I can't call Mind Tier because that's just, I'm gonna lose to a Heavy Slam, probably. So I'm gonna have to BP. Could easily go back to Raikou here. He really went in the Lando on that T-Tar. I'm still kind of amazed by that. I don't know. This is super tricky. I could go to T-Tar for rocks. I could go to Manaphy for setting up. I don't think those are the best options, though. I could go to Stoutland for a banded wild charge, and that would hurt. It seems like that Lando is Scarf. And he was definitely making some good move choices, I'd say, there. If I can get Tyranitar to Pursuit Trap him, we're in a great situation. We just have to see if I can get there. If I go to Raikou and he makes the boldest of plays and brings in his Lando, I can't see that happening, but if he does, the move is going back to Sylveon. I'd say. He knows I'm not choiced. I really think the best switch is Volt Switch here. Best move. Because if he goes Lando on an HP Ice, Yeah, okay, so this is fine. So here's what's interesting. He has 2 Scarfers then. Unless he's bluffing Lando. We don't know yet. This thing doesn't get superpower, right? It doesn't... Like, T-Tar 100% wins against it, right? I looked before, but I have to see it to believe it. It's definitely a bit tricky, but that would mean I get to kill off Decidui guaranteed. Granted, that Leaf Blade is going to hurt. Not terribly, but it's going to hurt. Like, I might get to it KO'd. I do get to it KO'd. And if he U-turns, he could very well go into Diancie and magic bounce me as a sack. I mean, his Diancie isn't doing much for him right now. So if I keep T-Tar, if he loses the Ghost, I get to spam return way more reliably. So we're doing it. It's the best play. Gotta be the best play. We'll see what he decides to do here. I guess something else I should make sure of is that Pursuit actually kills. I'm pretty sure, because this is a Mega Tyranitar. Pursuit. Am I adamant? I doubt it. 62 to 74. Yeah, this should definitely kill. Sand is gone right now. Mega T-Tar will use Pursuit. No idea what he's thinking right now. Oh my gosh, people are... No. People are... Oh my gosh, that did nothing. I'm surprised it did so little. What's his move here? Honestly, don't know. He's still got that Lando, and while his Lando's alive, I can't spam with Raikou. I'm so close to being able to, but I can't. Sylveon is looking like more and more of a clear sack, for sure. We'll see what he decides to do here, though, 100%. Because, I mean, if he ever has a chance to, like, call Minesweep on me with his Goth, like, oh lord, no. That would be the worst. But I do have Stoutland. Should be able to take it on if that is the case. Of course, we'll see though. Again, I can't spam. I just keep thinking about like spamming Wild Charge or Return or, you know, those kind of things, and I can't do it while Lando's alive. I mean, I can spam return, but it's this conjunction of Celesteela and Lando that make this really difficult. It just makes me think if I had Ice Beam, I maybe had a chance to just have a notably better chance in the beginning. All depends on the mon he brings in. We're at 41 minutes. Great. Lando's really low. Mega Diance's low. Kind of surprised you brought 2 Scarfers. What this means though is Manaphy can basically take a hit from anyone. So overall, Manaphy should be able to win. I don't really know what he wants to do here. The one thing that's really standing in my way is that Gothitelle. So my play of choice here. I really think I have a free switch of doing Sylveon here. Even if Goth tries to take the opportunity of setting up on Sylveon, I have Baton Pass. And I can make something happen. Yeah, Sylveon's the play here. That way I don't have Intimidate on me, I can get Sand up later, Stoutland can do some things. But yeah, I think that's the best play. It's kind of a free sack. We'll see what he decides to do. He decides to Earthquake. I just want to make sure, not that it's essential. Look at all these various options that Lando can do. 252. With 108 Impish? Yeah. What's my T-Tar at? Yeah, if he got a high roll and he's Jolly then, yeah. Otherwise, if he was Adamant, it's not the biggest deal. I could come ever so close to just clinching this game if I had Pursuit on Stoutland as well, but I don't. Let's see. Does this kill a Mega Diancie? If I need it to? Nope, it's not guaranteed. Actually, it does, if he doesn't have HP investment. How about a Celesteela, though? What happens to Celesteela? Celesteela takes nothing. Heck, it's basically as good to... Huh. I don't know, man. The problem is if I bring in Mana Fee, and it starts to get withered even just a little bit, I'm in some trouble. Let's say 160 EVs. Scarf EQ kills me. It's not really essential otherwise. So it may just be worth pressing the Surf with it. Or I could go to Stoutland. I think my best play is Stoutland. Because he might try to sack something. Even if I lose Stoutland, I got T-Tar. And then Raikou can clean up. Stoutland is the play. And we just press return. Because that does 80. That does 151. Crazy that after all this that I was debating that Life Orb actually could have been the better option. If Landa would just die, I wouldn't need to worry about these mind games with having a ground type. But alas, I do. I in fact have to worry. If need be, even after this though, I can still bring in Stoutland and spam Wild Charge if we do a trade-off here. If we do a trade-off. How much EVs do they put in Stoutland with that? Nothing. They put nothing. I think I have 108 though. Earthquake, Superpower, Probs U-turn, of course. Really a precarious situation. I mean, he technically doesn't even know if I'm choiced or not. We'll see what he decides to do here, though. That little extra damage on his Celesteela won't be a big deal. He's just withdrawn it. And that's it, because it should be at full. I wonder what his thoughts are here. I mean, essentially the name of the game is Celesteela or Lando. Stoutland from full can take a hit from basically everything. So it's kind of nice in that regard. Who knows what he gonna do? Not me. So he does decide to go to Celesteela. We'll see from this damage. what's going on. He's got lefties. So, probs Fizdef. I mean, let's see here. Return did 26. So he has to have a lot of HP right now. Oh, he has to have more than just HP to be able to take a hit like that. He's not fully defensive. But that does mean that he probably has a fair bit of special bulk. I'll tell you, it doesn't put me in the greatest position overall. I have to keep Manaphy healthy. Now is just not the time to use it. Man, if I had Pursuit, it would actually be over. That simple. One false move, and it's not over. I don't really know what he wants to do here. But I'm not in an amazing position. I don't know what any of his moves are. None of them. Chances are, I mean, this is Fizdef, so it's not going to set up on me, but it could have Heavy Slam and Earthquake. I was debating about having Surf versus Rest, and now I'm kind of kicking myself. That Gothitelle is still posing a threat to me. I think it's worth just pressing return again. What's he going to do to me? What is he going to do to me? He can take my hits. Can take my hits, but what can he dish back? Try to make a play, but bam! Awesome. Taking out the Lando. That means Raikou is in an amazing position. Boy, he did that. I mean, he was in the hole. He was in the hole. He was gonna have to start making some plays. People think I'm a god right now, but it's not that crazy. Basically, what I have to do is anytime that Mega Diancie or Celesteela are in, I just press Volt Switch with Raikou. Keep Tyranitar alive to attack good ol' Gothitelle, and we'll be good. We'll see what he decides to do here, though. Honestly, that's really great that that happened, though. Could have been way worse. Okay, so he decides to bring this back. So one thing's for sure, Stoutland is not staying in. I could use Stoutland eventually. What are Celesteela's forms of setup? Not that he's gonna have it, because it seems like he's defensive. But he has a Totemize, but I'm worried about if he has, like, Calm Mind. Does he get it? It doesn't look like it. Which means we should be alright. It gets Iron Defense, but that's not gonna help him against my Raikou. Whatever it is, I can't risk just bringing in Raikou. So really the name of the game is, do I bring in T-Tar or Manaphy? Manaphy would be nice just to get off that Z Rain Dance, or even a Hydro Vortex. I'm not sure which one I would prefer right now. I mean, I think the Hydro Vortex would be great, actually. He could have Giga Drain, and then, you know, that could be Sitch. No, I want to keep T-Tar because that's one of my best things for handling Goth. So, Manaphy seems to be the go-to here. So yeah, he decides to Earthquake. No way was I ever going to risk bringing in my Manaphy right on that play. So he has Earthquake. Legit don't know any of his other moves. I have a couple moves I could use here. I could go Rain and then friggin' Z-boosted Hydro Vortex after that. I mean, that's not essential at all. Now let's just set up a Rain Dance. If he brings in Goth after this, this doesn't really matter, because Raikou does essentially win at this point. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect it, but Raikou has been really helpful to me. Yeah, I'm stoked that I have it on my team. I did not expect it to be this good. I was telling you guys from freaking the recap of the draft that I was like, you know what, it's got some moves, but like, whatever. But yeah, do I just try to blow it away right now? I guess. Let's just do it. Get off some nice damage, as they would say. Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt. Boom, 98%. I don't know if he has Protect, but that's not gonna save him, whatever the case. And we should just be able to press Surf here. No way, no how am I edgy enough to press. Okay, so he does decide to go into Goth. Does 50, but he's going to survive for sure, especially after that. I'm essentially obligated to go for Surfs here. We'll see what kind of set he has. I have enough to outspeed a timid version of him, barring he's Scarf, because the idea is my Z Rain Dance would be enough to outspeed a Scarf Gothitelle. But he doesn't have, or wait, no. Start a little HP using its leftovers. It does have leftovers. Theoretically, this thing could try to sweep me. That would require it to be Calm Mindset, but you know what, it's possible. Hate to let that happen. That'd be the worst thing ever. Celesteal is super low. Recovered so much health from that, 21%. I should no, I'm guaranteed to outspeed. And I did 50 last time. So he'll be down to 21, get back to around 40. Like 43 specifically. We'll see what he wants to do. But I mean, 100% my best move is to press Surf. I'm really glad now that I put surf on this thing, because holy cow, I was going back and forth, even just as this battle was going. Crazy. We have just went over an hour on this recording. Whew. It happens. It happens. LOL. No idea what he's thinking right now, though. Have no idea what his moves are. Dun dun dun. If he switches anything in right now, it dies. This is his only hope. I just really wish he wouldn't take so long. He's doing a lot of calcs with Calm Minds probably right now, though. So, totally fair. I wonder, would that be... Here's the thing. If he has Calm Mind and Rest, that leaves 2 spots left. Which means he would probably have a Psychic Stab, whether it be Psyshock or Psychic, and then probably HP Fighting. He's probably thinking though, okay, Calm Mind on this next turn, and then Rest after that. Not sure if I'll live the from 2 Leech Seeds, but I guess we'll figure it out. Okay, it does another 50. He goes for a T-Bolt. Why? I want to finish him off, but if Raikou doesn't kill, I mean, I don't lose, but I might just win right there. So I need to be safe, like, holy cow. I have Zap Plate. Let's just, you know what, we're gonna import the set. Because we are cool. Import team. Where did I import it? It didn't even import. Where'd it go? FML. 236. Thunderbolt with a Zap Plate. Against a Gothitelle. Thunderbolt does a lot, even if he's max HP. Really? That does so much more than I was expecting. But that should be it then. So, Raikou? No, but TY. Man, this has been a ride. And then here, just outspeed things. Because I have enough to speed creep. 352. because Mega Diancie is 351. We'll make sure of that because I'm crazy. Or 350. The point is, I'm good. He thought it was a roll. What? What is he talking about? Calm 100 Sharpedoes. Okay, so yeah, he was looking at the wrong calc. But yeah, we are set to just press Thunderbolt a couple of times. But yeah, no. Whew, it happened. We beat Gypsy, which is crazy. This man smoked me. Season 5 finals. But we did it. Oh my god. Okay. That was a ride. I hope y'all enjoyed. This is quite the season. I don't know how to feel right now. It's crazy. But thanks for watching, y'all. Like, comment, sub. Until later. Peace.